Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic on this beautiful Sunday. I am just jumping in here to check the energies. I just actually did a video on my other channel. Thought I would jump over here and do another one. So, like I said, it's Sunday here, the 11th of October. I'm a month ahead, I guess. And I don't know, maybe you're watching it on November the 11th. Who knows? There's no time in the spirit anyway, so maybe something happened to you on today's date that I'm recording it in October. Who knows? But anyway, it's just kind of one of those Sundays that I've just been, just keeping busy, and was taking a break and did a video and thought I'd do another one, like I said. And so here I am and here you are. So let's do a love reading. We had the Emperor and the Empress come out on the reading that I just did on my other channel. And so let's just do another love reading. I got a little bit of love music playing. I'm just kind of feeling warm on the inside. And so anyway, let's check it out. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And if you are celebrating a anniversary or anything like that with your love, I hope it's absolutely fantastic. I really do. What a beautiful thing when two people can come together and walk together and agree and hold one another. It's beautiful. Okay, so anyway, I just send you love and light for that. If you are down and out today, let me send you some love and light as well. I get it, baby. I get it. And I send it to you energetically, and I put my arms around you, and I just give you a really big hug and ask that the Holy Spirit would just come and comfort you, because he surely will. All right, guys, let's get in here and see what Jehovah Elohim, our salvation, our Yeshua, wants to say in this reading. All right, thank you, Jehovah. I didn't realize that it was playing. I thought that it got stuck on the pause. Anyway, I'm feeling a little goofy. I don't know why. If you are new, I feel energy, so I might come across kind of flighty at times. It's just that I'm feeling energy, okay? So, and I also sometimes can be really bold with the energy that I'm feeling. It just happens that way with me. Please don't take offense at it, all right? What do you want to bring out here for the love birds, connections? What's going on with love and romance? I just thank you for clear defined messages. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative dry forces, and Jehovah rebuke you straight to the pit of hell where you belong. You don't belong in people's lives to try to tear them apart. We just come against you right here, right now. And I thank you for love, the highest vibration of them all. I thank you for understanding and forgiveness and mercy. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Thank you. So someone is willing to help in a situation. Okay, so that's positive. Let me cut these and we'll get started. So we have shocked. Somebody's been shocked. There's a spiritual situation that's going on. At the top of the mind, you are all my cups, baby. And somebody said, well, you're all my cups. You're all my queens, and you're all my kings. Like I said, I had the Emperor and the Empress come out here. It says, there has been someone who has been back and forth in a matter, but the outcome is going to be hopefully a decision, because I've seen that in and out energy in the reading that I just did in the now. Going back and forth. So someone with a huge heart loves you on one side, and on a farm, or a farmer. So you could be a farmer, or something took place on a farm with your love connection back in the day, or whatever we're doing here. We're looking at energies that are affecting you now, okay, from yesterday. So let's go ahead and take some more cards here. Jehovah, give me a card, please, to start up this reading for these words that you've laid out before any given person. Thank you. You're flying. So we have the Chariot. The Chariot was actually at the bottom of the deck a second ago when I was doing that reading. Let me see if I can get this in here. So traveling, and somebody's willing to help in a situation. Okay, I'm going to cut these. Jehovah, you know every single placement. So we have the Moon. We have the High Priestess. That was at the top of the mind space. We have the High Priest. This is a high volume spiritual match. It says a spiritual situation is going on, and you can't get any higher spiritually than that to match one another. That's huge. That's really huge. And then there's the Emperor, and he's got his Empress, and we've got a transformation. There's some type of death situation around, or somebody works for FBI, or there is an occult spiritual situation going on with it. That's a huge that's coming out here like that. And then we got something that happened in the past that was deceptive with this. But the overall energy is a victory, and somebody is willing to help in something. There is truth here, but something's also emotional. So there's legal judgment on the other side of that. I know you guys can't see that because this camera flips everything. This is law around situation. Okay, so either you work for the law, or you're in a case where there's death energies, or there's occultic energies that are taking place that have transformed the thing within somebody being destitute. Okay, because something's happened where somebody needs help, and it's legal stuff now going on. All right, well, if somebody's in danger of death, I can read it that way. So in the past position, we have the moon with the word shocked, or also could mean electric. Somebody could be electrically shocked, or you work with electric, or you're an electrician, or something like that. We have something unexpected that took place here with the moon. That's the mother, that's the children, that's the home. All right, that's deception, that's hunting and chasing things. That's also upright, righteous, and humble. And somebody is in their spirituality of both these two connections, because we do have you, baby. You are all my kings and you are all my queens, and they are spiritual. You can't get any higher than this connection. And then the Emperor comes out, and like I said, if there are other people, actually, on that reading that I just did, we had the words that came out that there was a witch in the mix that was doing spells on people. That's huge. So this, in the negative, that definitely would be this energy. In the positive, these are two people that literally see eye to eye spiritually, know how to tap into their intuition. They uphold the true law within. They would know how to heal from that place spiritually. Okay, so this is huge. So we have hospital things going out here as well with the high priest. He would heal something. Okay, and she holds the Torah on her lap. So definitely a spiritual situation is here. It says something happened on a day that it snowed, or in the winter time. We also have the death energy, and that is the representing a cold zodiac sign as well. Death in the season itself is cold, so it's just we could just take that for a connection there. But somebody definitely does know at the top of the mind about the spiritual situation that's going on, that's been very shocking, or the person who got shocked with electricity, or the person who works for electric, I don't know, it's just showing out here. And something unexpected took off with that, and so it's known. What's on the other side of this? Yes, they love you. Yes, if you had a question, if this person that you are thinking is looking at as, my God, I match them. They are everything that I think that they are, what I'm feeling on the inside of my heart. They're upright in heart. I mean, obviously I'm talking to the upright. If something's negative out here about the occult, we're attacking that thing, okay? Because somebody is willing to help. And somebody does need to get rid of the manipulator, okay? And then it is going to happen. They are going to go to prison, okay? We got FBI on it, upright law enforcement. Thank you for your service, those of you who are. But anyway, at the top of the mind, if you were wondering in your mind if somebody loves you, it is yes, they love you, because there is a freaking match here. Wow. And somebody in the outcome position has been back and forth in the matter. That could just be you finding out that, look, I've just been back and forth with it. I've been wondering if you love me. I'm shocked that something emotional was found in my heart, but there's been some type of a legal judgment around the situation, and it's caused somebody to be put out for some of you all. I know that because what came out with the other reading that I did. So someone with a huge heart does love you, and somebody's went through the dark night of the soul. There's a secret person who has been listening in the situation. So the Emperor here will get up and give the aid in the upright of that, and he would definitely also be spiritual because he's fire. And then his Empress holds the law within her, and the High Priestess also holds the law. Now, the Empress also represents the other woman, and that energy was coming out in that other reading that I'm uploading, or it'll eventually be uploaded. I'll try to remember to put it down below so you can correspond these, because the energy is still here. Show me this High Priestess energy here. Show me the High Priestess in the now, or the spiritual situation that's going on. What did that say on the other side? Yeah, something happened on a day that it snowed, or something happened within the wintertime that was real prevalent to what's going on now. So Strength is here. Okay, well, somebody gives somebody strength because they know at the top of the mind somebody is holding all the cups and all the kings and the queens and vice versa, however it needs to look for somebody. Now, if this is the other woman because I'm just saying this because of what was coming out. Excuse me, what was coming out? Yeah, there's cutthroat stuff here. What was coming out in the other reading was that there was a manipulator in the mix. That there was another woman doing something. Now, would that be somebody in your family? Or you got mixed up with another woman that's trying to get inside your family because it got their emotions caught up in something. If you did do something back here and made everything right with your family and you've just been back and forth because of something that happened, then that energy is here as well. But and then I could read that other woman being that, just somebody up in your business trying to do something, because this is spiritual stuff, people. Like I said, it came out stating somebody who does spells on people. That is ridiculous. And they will never win when you are facing people who hold the true law within from Jehovah and keep the true commandments and love him first and love others, because that ain't love when you got to put spells and stuff on the spiritual situation within the occult. Okay? Yeah, so there is temperance here. This is a reconciliation. It's somebody that you know. It could be a family member. The temperance will go back to the noon, which is in the Hebrew family. It's children. Could be your child is doing this, okay? Could be just somebody close to your family. Whatever this is alchemy in the negative. It is over the top, being stretched out and exaggerated. The energy, it's travel stuff. It's also an heir to a kingdom. And boy, we got matches out here, people. We really, really do. But if this is the occult, and then there's death around the situation here. Okay, and somebody's been in some type of a legal matter here because of this crap. That's ridiculous. That is not love. That absolutely needs to be put down just as much as they're coming forward. In the negative, they need to, the sword is coming. We were told that in one of my readings today, that people, I don't remember what element reading. I think it was the fixed sign reading that I did. That the sword was coming. That they had been warned. Okay, and I want to say that came out twice in the cardinal fixed and mutable, the element sign readings. It came out in one of those readings twice in wordings out of 2 decks. And here's the sword. Just as much as they want to play, here comes the divine sword. He's going to send it out because the emperor would have the authority to do that. And spiritually speaking, it's a spiritual situation. Then the upright will fight back spiritually, because Jehovah is a Elohim of war and vengeance is his. Show me the top of the mind space, please, Jehovah, with this high priest up here, either direction, what's going on, because it is known apparently by anybody that's the other person even knows at the top of the mind about this connection, that it's a high volume connection here. They know it, and they know that there's love there as well, and somebody's needing courage. Okay, so to speak now, what was going on in the other reading was that there was a lot of pride and ego that took place in a situation. Okay, and we got a scripture that stated that, we know that the divine hates pride and conceit. We just do. That comes from the devil. I won't get into it. At the top of the mind, there is, and this 8 of Cups showed itself twice in that reading as well. Walking away to go get the 9th cup. And the outcome was the sun, and it was beautiful. This is, at the top of the mind, communication. Okay? This picture shows a younger person over the top of somebody who is shorter than them or is older, but they're either belittling this person because it's a spiritual situation. Somebody was a manipulator. And I mean, if somebody is doing spells and stuff like that, then you've got a younger person who's either, doing literal physical spells on other people, belittling them and in their communication, because it's a communication card, people. And it's known at the top of the mind. It's known, and they're doing it because this love connection is high volume. Okay? The devil knows his time is short, but he wants to rise up over the top of, he would never respect. If this is in the negative, okay, and this other woman that's doing some crap, okay, then this energy here is really in the negative, and that is belittling somebody who they should be respecting. Okay, in the positive, for this high volume energy here, regardless who this idiot is, that somebody, I can look at this as humbling the self, because there was pride and ego in that other reading. And we do have the lion represents pride. It also represents the heart. Okay, if death was a situation, because the noon is also here underneath this, and actually these two houses are right next to each other in the zodiac. Yeah, there's death there on both sides of that thing. Excuse me, I'm being reminded of the readings that I did yesterday. I think it was the element readings. There was a cord involved, and I want to state that cord also came out in the fixed, cardinal, and mutable sign, one of them. Somebody's breath got taken away, and it's known in the now. And look, just in the picture itself, just looking at it in a different type of a way, if somebody does have their arms around the neck area, okay, and if it's just nothing but energetic energy of choking somebody out and killing them that way, and transforming the situation, making it just die altogether, than just being just real manipulative that way, then we can look at it that way, because it's here. There's children here. The noon also goes back to children. Eternity is here, people. It really, really is. And this is a spiritual war, and these things know that for eternity, they're going to go burn up and up and up forever. They don't have no freaking soul on the inside of them, people. They really don't. They're jealous. They're jealous energies. All right, so anyway, we do have somebody walking away, or they did. If this past energy, there's the moon right there, okay? Or it's a mother situation, a death of a mother, a death of a child or children, okay? On a trip, something took place on a trip. Here, with this illegal situation that went on, is what it's showing. Show me the outcome. What was the other side of this? Jail and prison and justice, people. Well, and the emperor would have the authority to open and shut that door to do that, okay, on this spiritual situation that's been going on this death. And somebody, obviously we're dealing with the murderer, and we're dealing with people who are literally putting their little freaking intentions on people and doing spell work. People better keep the commandments, or you will never be completely protected, people. This is protection. And the emperor and the upright would protect the thing. He sure would. So would the high priest and the high priestess and the upright. They would spiritually see something coming, and they would begin to just ask the divine to stand up and war on that behalf of that thing, and give help in a situation. Very, very high volume spirituality here as well, with the Chariot card, because it goes back down to the mind, and we have the high priest in the mind itself. Okay. Show me the emperor. Show me the emperor, please. You'll hold up. Show me the emperor for this love connection. You'll hold up. Thank you. So yeah, so somebody's going to go to prison. Somebody is going to go to prison. I will say that in those readings, and if you missed those readings, they're down below in the description box. Somebody was going to confess something. Okay, they're going to be guarded because somebody's twisted in their freaking mind. They've been back and forth, this stalemate energy. But this is jail. Okay, this justice. Okay, those two people that have been guarding somebody else's life. We got the X here. Okay, look, somebody begging for mercy. You better run to the mercy seat. Actually, I think the wording came out, run to the mercy seat, within one of those readings that came out. But anyway, on today's reading that are going to run from the 11th through the 17th, we had somebody confessing something that took place. Somebody from your high school, somebody from your college, or that you know from way back in the day, or something like that. And so somebody's definitely going to go to prison, because it says so right here, and Jehovah don't lie. And it says justice, and the justice card literally shows out here. So this is amazing to me. What Jehovah brings out, doesn't it just blow you away? There's a new job as well. And look, somebody has been coming to the bush. There was lots of money in that other reading. This goes back to fortune. We have secret money right here with the 8th house showing up here. And it's been emotional on somebody, and that's why somebody's willing to help somebody in a situation. So we definitely got legal judgment here. The judgment card's also showing up here behind the temperance card. And this is 2 cups right out of heaven being mixed for 2 people that match spiritually, And they're heirs to kingdoms. They have an inheritance, okay? And somebody took advantage of that because they knew they were jealous people. They were jealous. Nobody does this crap unless they're jealous. So there's a decision, and Jehovah get up more for you and I with this energy here. Somebody's sending out the falcon, or already did. Look, this is beautiful energy showing up. Two people holding the world in their hands because they do match. They do match, people. They really do. So regardless what this is, Jehovah send the falcon out. He'll bring them jump just down to their freaking knees. Anyway, whatever. Can't even think what I wanted to say. It ticks me off that somebody would put their intention on somebody like that. But anyway, this is somebody who's gone to the tree and picked out a pentacle. And normally this is a waiting card, but this person is now understanding that they can go to that tree and they can go work that thing. They're going to go work it, okay? And they've dug something up physically. Maybe somebody did dig up somebody physically or find something. Somebody was finding the evidence as well in those readings that I did. Something was hair-raising to someone. And I pointed that out, when something took place. Some people died sexually because of something that happened to them. Okay, it was secret, but Jehovah seen it, people. Jehovah seen it. All right. Anyway, there's the truth here, and the law is really showing up here. So yeah, somebody has went through the dark night of the soul. See, at a hotel or out of state, a secret person who's listening, and someone who sings karaoke is also here. Well, I almost pointed out, somebody was whoring around them physically in a hotel from your family tree. They were a hoe, okay? I'm just saying, I look at stuff all kinds of ways that comes through my spirit. And so, or something just happened out of state if you weren't dealing with a hoe. But that is there for some people, okay? But we do have secret sex, money, and property here with the death card. That's still part of that energy that comes out. And if it was somebody younger doing something with somebody older, then that's what it's showing here. And it's known at the top of the mind about that. Spiritual, and it was very spiritual. Okay, that energy it's still spiritual. It's still tied to our spiritual being itself. Okay, somebody needed help. There's hospitals there. So it could be a doctor. It could be somebody who works at a hospital for some of these connections. I don't know. But there is another woman that was involved for some people. There were chokes that were involved. I'm just pulling in all the energy that I read for in the time frame of the 13th all the way to the 17th in the zodiac sign. So this is going to hit people differently, okay? But it is all here. It is all showing up here. So there is legal prison, and people getting the sword and the scales over their head, people. Something really is coming out this week. It really is. Thank Jehovah, because he really is getting up and warring. Okay? All right, guys. Well, this is what come out pretty interesting to me. Until next time, shalom.